Hi, you guys. I just had a couple things that I needed to get off my chest. Some things that, I've been thinking about our country and just where we're headed. And I don't know. Anyway, it's really kind of scary to me because we have become a country that is obsessed with everybody getting a trophy. And I really don't understand why. I mean, I remember there being a time when you got a trophy for first place. You might have got a little ribbon for second or third, and if you didn't come in first, second, or third, and try harder or try something else, But now, child, everybody get a ribbon, a trophy, a 19-foot tall trophy just for showing up, and it is all of this, and it's like it's been building for more than a decade. Because honestly, I thinking back, all of this like started somewhere around 2001, 2002, something like that. Because I clearly remember just a couple things from when I was in school, when all this everybody gets a trophy thing started. I remember, for example, one time. Now, anybody who knows me, has known me for a long time, knows that when I was in band, I was in band. I was in marching band was my life. Um, Even when I lost 80 pounds, yes, lost 80 pounds in high school, it was for my drum major uniform. Because I cared about the way that I wanted to look in that uniform, that I bought two sizes too small. And after it arrived at my home, no, I sew and shit. After it arrived at my home, I took it in one more size. So it was like, okay, bitch, lose weight or you're not gonna have a uniform. But anyway, I remember being at a contest, and for 2 years straight, 2 years straight, I was undefeated. And that was, it's not bragging by any means, it's a fact. Every marching contest I went to, I was undefeated. And I deserved it. I deserved it because I worked my butt off on my craft all day, every day. I worked on my craft. I went to bed conducting. I would wake up out of my sleep, and and it was an art. I put on a good show. And when you work, it pays off. And it paid off every single time. And I walked into every competition expecting to win, not in a conceited way, but because I know I worked my tail off. And because I worked my tail off, then I deserved to be awarded. Now, if somebody else was there and they worked their tail off harder than me and was more determined than me and they beat me, then so be it. So be it. I would not be mad about it at all, because if you beat me, that means I got some stuff I need to work on. But better believe next time I see you, it's on and popping, baby, okay? So, anyway, like I said, I'd walk into every competition expecting to win. And, everybody else recognized my hard work and my determination to be the best. And everybody else expected me to win as well. Except for this one competition, this one marching competition we went to. And we walked into it. I don't want to call us the underdogs, because during that season, we still had some kind of leadership or whatever. So, we were still pretty good, but we went to Arkansas. We're from Texas now. Anybody who knows anything about marching band and Texas, there are only three things in Texas that really, really matter: God, football, and marching band. Everything else, it really don't matter. It really don't matter. It really don't matter. So when you got a marching band from Texas going to Arkansas, where they get trophies for, you know, and that is not putting down Arkansas. That is not putting down Arkansas by any means. There are some really good units in Arkansas, from what I remember, but let's be real. So anyway, we go, and you know, our instructor, he told us before we got there, like, y'all, they already gonna be in their feelings because we from Texas. And then number two, they gonna be in their feelings because of what we look like. And then number three, they gonna be in their feelings because of our reputation of clean sweeps. So anyway, we get there, and I get off that. Mind you, as soon as I get off the bus, I'm in performance mode. I am in performance mode. And that's just the way that I am, because there is always somebody watching you. And I knew that not only is it always somebody watching all of us, it's always somebody watching me. So baby, I had to put on the show, get off the bus, and there's that drum major. There's that drum major. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Like, yes, darling, I know that you're watching me. I'm going to pretend like I don't see that you're watching me, but you better size me up, because I'm coming in here and I'm shutting it down. So, you know, I'm in performance mode already. Then, you know, we go warm up, all that kind of and whatever. And we get out there on the field. It is showtime. And I gave a darn good show. I did. My unit, the band, they gave a darn good show as well. But, you know, my ultimate concern is myself, you know, because if I am on point as the leader, they're going to be on point. So you see what I'm saying? I understood my role. So all of a sudden we go down to the awards ceremony, and they begin to call out the awards, and, you know, they start calling out stuff, and we're just like, how come they're not saying our names? And then, you know, they're about to announce outstanding drum major, and, you know, in my mind, I'm just like, okay, Leonard, you prepared, you worked your tail off, just, okay. And they gave the outstanding drum major award to someone who, no shade, but shade. Somebody who didn't look like a drum major, could not conduct, and this, that, and the other. Anyway, so I was like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I was in my feelings. And then we didn't win anything. We got, of course, superior ratings, but we didn't win anything. Then we got back on the bus, and everybody was in their feelings. And I clearly remember one of the color guard members, you know, speaking back and forth with our instructor, and she's just like, and Leonard didn't even get best drum major. What is that? And I'm sitting there. I can't say nothing because I'm mad, baby. I'm mad. How in the hell did everything? And, you know, I went back home. I was in my feelings about it for a little bit. And, you know, I was in my feelings. And then, you know, we get back to school on Monday. And, of course, like every Monday, we got to watch the performance, critique the performance, learn how to do better, learn what we need to fix and polish and this, that, and the other. And I look at it. And, of course, I'm looking at my unit. You know, that's the ultimate concern. But I'm focused on me and my performance. And I'm just like, no, wait. And it's just bothering me. I'm like, how in the hell did that beat me? And I'm just like, no. Then I was like, Leonard. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Ain't nothing you can do about it, but I'm still mad and everything. And then I realized because what I didn't tell y'all was while I was down there on the field, lined up with the rest of the drum majors for the awards ceremony, I could see up in the press box as the awards were given out. And right when they got to the drum major category, all of those people up there in the press box, all eyes were on me. And when they called out outstanding drum major and they did not call my name, all of those adults now, we're children competing, all of those adults in the press box looked down, pointing at me, and this, that, and the other. They were delighted at hurting my feelings as a child. And I was like, okay, Leonard. okay. I was like, okay. So I was like, okay. Now, I was still in my feelings because I didn't understand. You know, my instructor told me to take it as a lesson in humility. And I'm just like, it doesn't get more humble than me. I have a horrible self-esteem. I put on a show when I get on that field. It's a show, baby. What I need humility for? So anyway, but looking back on it, I realized that was the first time that I recognized this. Everybody gets because everybody needs a trophy. And, you know, looking back on it, hey, if y'all needed to make her feel good by giving her a trophy that she did not earn, oh well. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. I don't want y'all to think that I'm still in my feelings about it to this day. No. If I'm just an animated person. I'm animated, especially when I'm telling stories. But yeah, back then, hey. But second example that I want to talk about is back, it was, towards the end of the year, and we're at the awards ceremony at the spring concert for band. And, they begin to call out the awards. And mind you, this is coming from, our own instructors. And what I'm about to say, if anybody, because I know that there were several momsters back then who still have footage of everything that went on in their child's life. You can look back at the footage, and if you have a glimpse of me, you can clearly see that what I'm saying is exactly what I did. Anyway, we're sitting there, and they're giving out awards and stuff. And then suddenly, I hear, I can't remember the exact words, but the instructor says something like, and this next student, we're so proud of them. When she was 10 years old, she finally learned how to tie her shoes. And I tell y'all, now she's in the 10th grade and she still knows how to tie her shoes. So for outstanding sophomore, so-and-so and so-and-so. And everybody's just clapping. And I look over at my fellow tubist and I'm just like, it's some bullshit, right? I'm like, did they really? I'm like, okay. I was like, here we go. How in the hell? Okay. Okay. So anyway, for real, you look, find the footage. You can see me. And she still knows how to tie her shoes. And for outstanding sophomore, and so-and-so and so-and-so. And I said, really? So anyway, that was example number 2 of everybody gets a trophy. And then third example is, now she's a woman, back then girl. There was this girl, outstanding in every single way. And I expected tremendous things from her. And seriously, I expected tremendous things from her. And to this day, like even right now, she is doing tremendous things. It's just not what I pictured her doing. So yes, to this day, I still applaud her. Like for real, she is one of the very few people from back then who I occasionally, you know, type a couple words to or whatever. She inspires me. She does. She inspires me. She inspired me back then. She inspires me to today. Like there are even times to this day, what, 10, 11, 12 years later, when I will hear her voice say something that she said to me one day in class. And I have one of those moments, kind of like, you remember the first time you heard that Britney Spears song, "You Better Work, Bitch"? You know, I have one of them moments, you know. But anyway, spectacular and everything. She was freaking spectacular. Won everything. Why? Because she deserved it. She worked her tail off on her craft. Her craft was beauty. Her craft was brains. Her craft was poise. Her craft was just being awesome. Just being awesome. Just being awesome. And she had this humility about her. And, you know, anyway, just spectacular, like I said. And, you know, she won everything. She won everything. And like I said, she was supposed to win everything because she honed and polished and worked on her craft. And it came time for a homecoming. No, not homecoming. Prom. Prom king and queen elections. And I remember being in class when the ballots were passed out. And I BS you not, this was the real conversation in the classroom. Yeah, well, she wins everything. Let's vote for so-and-so. Let's vote for so-and-so. Give her a chance, because, you know, that's the way we need to do it. We need to, we voted for her for homecoming queen, so we need to make so-and-so prom queen. You know, just, you need to even it out. She wins everything. And I'm sitting here looking at these fools like, are you serious? Are y'all serious? So, and history is history. Like I said, no hate on anybody that received awards or whatnot. If people vote for you and you win, then people voted for you and you won. However, like I said, and everybody gets a trophy and everything. So yes, and now it's still evident today. And that everybody gets a trophy thing, it has really affected me. I'll say over the past decade, it has. It has because I've let mediocre people destroy me. I did. I let mediocre people destroy me. For real. For real. I let mediocre people destroy me. And that's my fault. That's my fault. But at the same time, I'm not going to take 100% credit for it. Society's going to take some credit for it, because there is nothing wrong with self-esteem. Everybody needs self-esteem. But at the same time, there needs to be some honesty. There needs to be some honesty. And I surrounded myself with these mediocre people. And they knew deep down in their heart and their soul that their mediocrity was spectacular. Spectacular. And I don't know why I'm mincing my words. Y'all like it when I keep it real. So I'm gonna keep it real. They knew that their mediocrity was spectacular, and 9 times out of 10, most of those people recognized that I was not on their level. I was not on their level in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Even when I did not believe in myself, they recognized it inside of me, baby. And to make themselves feel better, they recognized how easy it was to destroy me and keep me on their level. Because as long as I was on their level, they felt comfortable and all right about the mediocrity that they were putting out in the world. And I allowed them time and time again. And I'm not just talking about a couple people, I'm talking about so many people. I allowed them so much to the point where I just became dead on the inside. I did. I died on the inside for real. Don't believe me? I'm not going to show y'all, but some of the shoes that I began to wear, some of the clothing that I began to wear and everything, I look back on it. And by the way, what y'all looking at right now, baby, this is post-workout. This is post-workout. So don't try that. Don't try that. But anyway, yeah, I was dead, baby, because I let these mediocre people destroy me because society had told them that their mediocrity was superior. And because I did not fit the mold of this superior mediocrity, something was wrong with me. Something was wrong with me. And because something was wrong with me, I allowed myself to die. And it's only been like, I've been coming alive for like, I'll say about a year now. A year now. And, you know, there are times when I will do something. It's been like this my whole life. There are times when I will do something and I know that it is not my absolute best. And, you know, take, for example, social media, even a picture. I'll post a picture and people just, you know, like it or not, we all want some validation sometimes. No matter how good or bad you feel about yourself, no matter how high your self-esteem is, we want some validation sometimes. And I don't know, it's not my best, but hey, it's still pretty good. You know, it is still pretty good and everything. And so everybody my entire life has always held me to a higher standard than everybody else. And so I would let that destroy me because I would post something, it might get like 3 likes. And then I'm scrolling down the news feed and I see this. And I'm not talking about one person in particular or whatever. Leonard, stop explaining. And I see something like this and I'm just like, mediocrity, sometimes fucking horrible. And I'm just like, really? However, 457 likes. I'm like, hold up, really? And so I let that destroy me. And why did I let it destroy me? Because I was allowing the mediocrity, the superior mediocrity define me. While everybody else, it wasn't necessarily that they hated me or didn't like me. It's just that they recognize that I'm not normal. I'm not normal. I'm not normal. And I'm not mediocre. So therefore, they will not accept mediocrity from me. You know? And I get it now. I do. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. And I do. I get it. But as far as myself, I gotta wrap up, y'all, because I'm tired of talking. But anyway, I accept it. I do. I accept it that a lot of times I don't get the validation that I might want on that particular day at that particular moment. But it is 9 times out of 10 it's because people recognize that I'm not normal. They recognize what I am capable of. So therefore, I need to celebrate the fact that although I do live in a society where everybody gets a trophy, everybody might get a trophy, but they will not allow me to become complacent and become superiorly mediocre and blend in with this everybody gets a trophy. Because it's not why I was born. It's not why I was put here. and it's not what I was meant to do. So I'm so glad I got that off my chest. Oh my God, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. It's just so much I be wanting to talk about sometime, but I don't have nobody to talk about because when I say how I truly feel about something, these people, well, the people that I had surrounded myself with, they all gone. They all gone, child. Bye bye, girl, bye. Girl, bye. You know, it's like I got rid of their asses. So I ain't had nobody to talk to about it. And if I tried to talk to them about it, he's so conceited. Even though the whole time that they've been thinking the same goddamn thing about it. It's just that they don't want me to say it out loud, you know. But anyway, like I said, thank you, thank you, Leonard. Thank you, my phone. Thank you, technology, for allowing me to get that off my chest. Because I've been needing to, and I'm going to leave y'all with this. This is the last thing about everybody getting a trophy. Everybody might get a trophy, but what I forget all the time and what helps me pick myself up whenever I'm having a fucking pity party for no reason is I sit back and I think about an interview with Miss Tina Knowles. Yes, Mother Knowles. And they were interviewing her about Beyonce. And she was talking about she remembers this pageant that they went to, and Beyonce got up there and performed, and then after she was done performing, she came down there, and Beyonce was like, "I'm ready to go," and her mom was like, "No, but we gotta watch the other people," and Beyonce looked at her and she's like, "Mama, I just want to go get my trophy and go home. I'm hungry," and I remember myself being at a contest one time. I won't say what kind of contest. I just say I was at a contest one time. I went in and I performed. My particular instructor for that particular craft that I was working on at that time came out, asked me how did I do, and I looked at that instructor with all sincerity and I said, "I just want my trophy. I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm ready to go home." And that instructor looked at me like, "This motherfucker, you cocky ass bastard." And, you know, maybe it was cocky, or was it me recognizing the fact that I worked on my craft? I worked my tail off on my craft. So therefore, I sized up my competition, and I wanted my trophy so that I could go home and rest, because I deserved rest. So, I mean, I'm always telling myself, if Beyonce can do it, why can't I? So, yeah, that helps me out sometimes. If Beyonce told her mama, "Look, I just want to get my trophy and go home," and I told my instructor, "Look, I just want to get my trophy and go home," then Leonard, you better stop with that mediocrity BS. You see who Beyonce is. She is Beyonce. And you had the exact same thought that she did around the exact same age. So, Leonard, you better pick yourself up. Bye, y'all. Bye. Oh.